Welcome back. Now, why would the Yoshis want to hang out near a temple that is not accessible on the inside by Yoshi? Well, here we go to Nature Island. Yoshi might be missing a lot here. Another thing, you can tell by the number of stars, presumably there are only going to be 3 temples in this little hideout. So here we go. And Yoshi's not really going to get a chance to go from one level to the other. Or at least from one island to the other. Unless we're going downwards, in which case that should make it a bit easier for Yoshi, but that's not exactly what I had in mind. Might be what Lakitu had in mind, though. Plenty of others also had it in mind. Can I? Yes, Lakitu. Might not be all that bad, but still, you're a bit of a hazard to me, so you have to go. The Goomba, preferably, as well. Although, I was too little too late, since I did end up losing a power-up. But hey, at least I got it back now. Maybe I'll find another one later. You know, I've been wondering, with all these pipes, I don't recall having to go down any of them to find any star coins. Unless, of course, if any... And there's Yoshi again. If any of the pipes I was absolutely required to go down or up. In that case, I was probably required to do that, and then I would find a star coin. But nothing that I would consider secret just yet. Closest to the secret that I can think of right now is that one switch, the invisible switch block. Maybe a few other things I was lucky to find on my first try. Don't know for sure about that. Could I? Hey, wait a minute. Yoshi, do not fall. And again, I found the other Yoshi. It's just a green one, so it's not really going to be any better here. Well, now it doesn't really matter anymore. Great. Hey, at least the piranha plant's gone. Can you be quick enough? Nope. It looks like a little bit of brotherly hate might be involved here right now. Also, to do with one of the blocks, before I think I got a fire flower from it, but now an ice flower showed up for some reason. Must be a random generator. Whoops. Wrong button again. Now, insult to injury for the Yoshis. First levels are not accessible by other Yoshis, by outside Yoshis. Now get this, I had to make a Yoshi jump if I was not lucky. With that one power block. Gave me a fire flower, gave me an ice flower. Presumably it could also give me a leaf, or a Tanuki suit, maybe even a hammer suit, although the hammer suit wouldn't allow me to hover down, so that wouldn't really mean much for that star coin. Then again, you never know. You'd probably figure out a way to do it. 3 poison mushrooms in a row. Reminding me of just earlier. There's the Tanuki suit. Too little too late, pal. Already had to sacrifice a green Yoshi somewhere. And stop giving me all those poison mushrooms! Well, this is, I suppose, nah, I don't know if I should call it a special world just yet, because there is still the 90-star door that I have to take into account. I don't know what could be there. Oh, wait. Oh! I am confused right now. Maybe I'm better off not knowing. Maybe I'm better off doing it the normal way. Unfortunately, I picked up the halfway point, so it's a little mess up. One mess up. If I die here, I'm gonna have to start the whole thing. I might have to... Hang on! Is that... You know, with the star coins that you find at the beginning, if you have trouble reaching them at first, I don't know how you do it just yet, but if you get to the halfway point, you don't necessarily need to die, but you can go back and collect those first 2 star coins the easy way. Now, to do with the Yoshis, I think I'm going to take the purple run right now, because I've got that little ground pound again. I can definitely make use. I can't walk to the side of that. Hey, but because Yoshi is, or because Mario's trapped like that, so it'd be Yoshi. Makes perfect sense, you know. Can I get those other star coins yet? Oh, there's the Lakitu again. There goes Lakitu again. As we jump. We're not quite there just yet. Now, I guess it makes sense that it would be easier to get the star coins in the first half. Because I think you absolutely need to collect the star coins if you want to be able to complete the level. Now, as for this one star coin right here is not too hard for me. You know what? Whoa, whoa! Lucked out there, like plenty of other times. Wow. Good timing with the piranha plants as well. Ready to spit fire at you, but you stop them just in time. Also good timing with that fireball. Good timing, Koopa! A little buggy with the nipper right there, but still. All of a sudden, that brings you up to 95 lives. How many things were there on the screen to bring me up to that number of lives? It's already in the 80s. Well, the lower 80s. Must have been a 13 up. Maybe just a 12 up somewhere. I'm going to take Yoshi to the other side while I can. We'll make the most of it. Try to get all the star coins on this side. I bet Yoshi can handle that. We are ready for this. Yoshi, are we ready for this? Promise me you are. Otherwise, I might end up leaving you behind. Although I might end up leaving you behind, at least I'm going to leave you alive, and you can be happy that that's the case. With others around, you might not be so lucky. Of course, there might be the occasional accident when we get separated. You run off, though. I would say it was your choice to run off. Okay, fine. I gotta stop playing the blame game. Otherwise, Yoshi is not gonna trust. I am an opponent of the Kaizo jump anyway, so Yoshi should keep that in mind. At least be fair to me. I could try to be fair to Yoshi. Well, Yoshi could try to be fair to me, maybe not even give it any effort, and then he could still call it trying. I can read your mind, Yoshi. I know what's inside. At least I'm guessing what's inside you. You don't trust me? Maybe if you don't trust me, I might not actually blame you for that. There are other cases where you might not blame me for that. Whatever. You never know, Yoshi. I never know you. There we go. Let's just think about the star coins for now. Yoshi can have some fun with those. Until we finally get to the star. I've said too much. Let's switch over to another Yoshi that probably still cares about Mario. Now I see why we got that switch there. It does have to do with the star coins. And for once, get rid of a Lakitu just by jumping on it. Not often do you get to do that. Mostly you have to rely on the shell or a fireball. Uh-oh, uh-oh! Thanks a lot. Now you get the hammer. I get a little banhammer from that, you piranhas. You deserve such fate. Again, worrying that there are going to be star coins inside any of the pipes, and yet I haven't even bothered to check the pipes. Guess it just hasn't come down to that possibility yet. Every time I collected the star coins, all the star coins were easily visible. Pretty much every time, anyway. Alright. Figure this way around. No, 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 Koopa. You can't learn with me. You're on your own. You're really on your own. And now I'm apparently without a hammer. But I can take this Tanuki suit. That might be somewhat comparable. Somewhat comparable. Much like between Fire Flower and Leaf or Feather. Just that kind of comparison. So we'll knock out these Goombas. That is kind of comparable to a switch. Actually, never mind, that is a switch. And why was that Lakitu still there? Because there was no purpose. I was going to knock it out with fire anyway. Oh boy. You really want to do that to me? Sure. This is going to be awkward here. Can I fly over? Yeah, so I guess there really wasn't too much of a point to that. Even if I was small. Well, let's just give this a try. Close up. So I assure the knockout. Maybe I'm going to need the yellow, all 4 switches, that is, active at the very end if I want to reach the star. Are you serious? Is it going to be another Yoshi jump? What's the big deal here? Maybe the big deal is that I'm going to need to fly this. I might have enough speed for it. I need to clear everything out first. Oh, boy. Yes, I don't know what else is gonna work. I just have to be fast here. Come on! Come on! You can do this fast enough. Does it really have to be like that, Mario? Maybe I just need to break a few more of these. If I can even break them. Nah. Turns out it's just gonna be a Yoshi, and I knocked everything out already. And I don't think I can really even go back there. Unless... Since I feel like it... If there is another Koopa shell somewhere... Nah, I think I've knocked out everything in sight. So forget that. It looks like Yoshi is going to have to be a sacrifice after all. But hey, maybe he'll get lucky. And I can run fast enough. As we can avoid him being a sacrifice. Oh boy, come on. Nah, trying too hard. Had to be that. But, again, look at the bright side. Blue Yoshi. All the possibilities. Maybe he'll learn to fly on his own. Maybe he'll find a Koopa down there. Just because Mario can't swim doesn't necessarily mean that Yoshi can't. He'll find a way up. Mario absolutely needs a suit to fly, but Yoshi could probably grow the wings on his own. We'll get out of this. We'll go up next time.